Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I've got a box, I've got a cat who probably wants to get right inside this box, so let's get to it. All right, now that Charlie's got his box, and as I get ready to get into the bag, I should say here that that if you're new, my name is Eva, this is Charlie, and today's video is a collaboration with Winnie LV. Yes, super excited about that. Both Winnie and I have bought a bag from the latest Telfar drop, the one with the Ugg collaboration and the pink suede. Are you in the box? You want the bag? The bag's for me, the box is for you, buddy. Yeah. This is my first Telfar bag. Look at that. Look at that pink. This is in the medium size, and I'll do some mod shots for you so you can see how it looks on me. So this pink is light, but it's not like a super big, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know if I should. I'll just let the camera do the work for me here. I'm showing it to you in natural light, though the sun is kind of going down a little bit. So I hope you can see the true color of it. As you can see, the logo is in the shearling. The shearling trims it, and it's up here on the handles as well. The suede goes all around the bag, including the sides, on the back, and then here's a shot of the bottom. On the inside of the bag, it has the same pink color, but it's a fabric or linen material on the interior of the bag. You can see here's the Ugg tag, and on the back of the bag, on the inside, there's nothing, but on the front wall of the bag, on the other side of where the logo is, this is where the zipper is, and this interior Ugg tag here. I really enjoy this detail of the zipper pull having the logo. That's a nice touch. And this has a snap closure. I didn't really know much about Telfar exactly, so I was doing a little bit of research and finding out that Telfar Clemens was a designer in his early age, started in his teens, and I was curious about how he came up with this logo here. And I'll link the video below, a very informative video by Understitch that showed that one of his former teachers had actually made a little logo for each of her students. And now I see that it's the T from Telfar and the C from Clemens. I mean, I guess that was obvious to a lot more people, but I'm late to the party, you know, but now I see that. You can see an E in this as well. E is my first initial. I was kind of drawn to that in an extra little way. Of course, I will spray this down with an apple guard, just for safety. I'll move into it and start using it this week as a work tote, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm very curious to try this bag on with it having a long strap and a top handle grab, because I've just recently had oh yeah, look at that. It does not interfere at all. That is a great strap drop. Yeah, that is so easy. That is so easy to toss on your shoulder. Okay, so I have a video coming out in the relatively near future about one of my other bags that has an interference here with a shoulder strap drop and these top handles. So I can say with confidence that I'm very excited about the ease of use, about putting that over my shoulder and those handles not getting in the way. So that is super cool. Would I throw it? I don't know if I would ever try to use it crossbody, but I'll show you in case anyone who's interested. That's how it would sit on me. Yeah, those handles kind of get a little bit too high right there. Anyway, so there's just for reference. One of the things I learned recently was that this shopping tote from Telfar, the original ones, the vegan leather ones, they were designed as fashion show like props. That fashion show in particular was the one that was sponsored by Kmart. And so the idea, is to have all these shopping bags, and the shopping bag was used as a backdrop at the end of the runway. And these are things I didn't know before. I really enjoyed learning about. And one of the things I really appreciate is that Telfar decided to keep the price the same, even when those bags were exploding in popularity. He could have very easily decided to raise that price, but he kept it the same. And I am super impressed with that decision. And I think that goes to the statement of his brand, not for you, but for everyone. Not only making his designs to be very gender neutral, but making the price points like accessible and really, but the commitment to that particular bag, you know, remaining consistent. And this bag was not much more. I was very surprised at this leather suede bag with shearling trim, which is so nice and soft. I'm really surprised that this wasn't more. So this is the medium size and it was $2.90. I mean, I know that's not cheap, but in terms of the popularity and the collaboration with Uggs, I think that's a good price for what this is. Now let's talk a little bit more about this shearling. Okay, so I've pulled out one of my Ugg boots here for comparison purposes. This is a suede boot lined and trimmed in this shearling. As I feel, you know, the boot, the suede and the boot, it feels very comparable to the suede and the shearling here used on this bag. I mean, it makes sense, you know, because it's an Ugg collaboration, but you know, you never know. It's nice to feel with your own senses, you know, how they compare. And then the other bag that I have in shearling is this little Coach bag here. And when I do a comparison of the shearling trim on this bag and the shearling on this, yeah, it doesn't feel the same at all. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying it's very different. Like this is very short. It is still very soft, but it has a very different texture. I guess this is more like sheep-like, or what I imagine to be sheep-like when I feel it. Last I looked, these were still available in the large size. I think the pink is really beautiful. I think it's going to be really great for this season of the year where we're kind of still in winter. We have some hits of spring here, but you know, sometimes winter can, for us anyway, I still feel winter up until early May. So I think I'm going to get some really good use out of this bag. I'm very excited about it. All right, I've just packed this bag up to take to work. So I've put my little work key pouch in here in the pocket. I've got a little organizer in here. Well, I don't know if it's a little bit short, but it does the job in terms of length. I can put my calendar back behind that and get my wallet and my little SLGs in there. I think it's perfect. I'm really excited to use it. So I'm very curious to see which bag Winnie B LV picked up. I don't know if it's the same size, you know, maybe she got the small. I know she loves those small bags too. So if you haven't already seen her video, then I will have it linked below and I'll be checking it out for sure. I can't wait to see it. If you haven't subscribed, I would love that so that we can hang out together in the future. I would love your company as we go forward. And I hope to see you back here on Wednesday when we have the bag challenge, Yoda's bag challenge, where I've been using the same bag all last week. I did. I'll tell you all about it then. So I look forward to that, and you take care, and I will see you Wednesday.